Hi! Okay, we're on live, I think.
Did you click go live? Yep.
Says live, 24 seconds.
Okay, click, enter, or nope, you're good. All right, yes. Hi!
Hi, who?
Teaching old people how to use technology.
Girl, I was around when the first computers come out, so. And that was
Well,
in the
I'm teaching
80s.
you how to do this
Yeah,
thing.
there's modern ones nowadays. All right, is there anybody out there?
Is there anybody out there?
Is there life out there that doesn't know?
Careful.
I know.
Cover.
I can say covers.
Huh?
Has to cover.
I don't move right now on the bed. I'm doing a fine detail on this quick. Shut up.
Alrighty, I've got a screwdriver.
Oh, dear Lord.
What am I about to do with it? It's my secret.
Help me, Jesus.
You're gonna need Jesus.
I always need
I don't
Jesus.
see nobody. Where's everybody at? Come on in.
I don't want to see you.
Every time we go on a chat or whatever,
Sometimes people come in, but
it's like ours is always dudded. I used to know.
Let know that in advance.
not necessarily because it sends them the bell notification.
Yeah, but that hasn't been happening lately with Yahoo's been screwing shit up left and right.
YouTube.
YouTube, yeah. I tell you, my sense of thought has went right out the window. I wonder if there'll be any. Yeah, that's it. No, well,
W.
a W or silver. If there's a Wheatie in the quarter, well, then I want to see it because I want to get it in right away. Because that would be a massive screw up.
Right.
Ah, don't do that. It hurts. Hey, did that hurt? Then don't do it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Kids nowadays.
Do we have the live chat up there? I think.
Oh, hi. We got a viewer.
Who'd you say who? Hi, where?
Okay, you see the little eye up there next to where it says look up on the screen. You see where it says live? You see the eyeball? That's one viewer. That's how many viewers we have.
Up there.
Yeah, up there. Where are you looking? You're looking at the little tiny one, aren't you?
Lord only knows. Like I said, I haven't never done this or set it up. Alrighty. That'd be nice to find the silver recorders. How you doing?
Teaching old dogs new tricks.
And they were in and out and gone like a shot.
Probably like, where's the silver?
No, they're probably like, these guys are weird. I'm out of here. Big T, come save us. Oh, he might have an auction tonight. Friday night auction.
He was talking about moving it to Thursdays.
Ooh.
Because there's so many other people that are on Fridays. So.
Yeah, I know this. I got to look. Mia's probably in them too. Friday night's probably not a really good night too.
It doesn't matter. It helps us get up there.
Well, I know we got to get hours in because you got to have over 1,000 hours to start getting paid.
Yeah.
For the stream. We'll never make it.
supposed to be that color. Oops. Okay. That's an easy fix.
That's a D, no W here. Oh my God.
What?
Oh, I don't know. I was just trying to see if I can find that old Mia some peas. You don't like peas. All the damn D's. (1982), that was 2 years before I graduated. A lot of times we get the D's up this way.
We get a lot of D's.
There's one P.
Dad?
I heard it. It's a
Okay,
2000. New Hampshire.
Oh, this hurts my back.
Is that one she's looking for?
I don't know. She got to send us the list.
Come on in, baby. Take a load off. Come on in.
Do
Don't
you
take
mind
your
not
clothes off.
shaking the bed?
No, I don't mind. I'm perfectly fine with that.
Oh, Jesus, help me, Lord.
Clever. I hear some selection going on.
Slurpees. Not herpes.
I don't want to know what it is.
No, I want to know what you're doing over here.
That's a day. Yeah, nobody knows. Usually you have 2 or 3 coming in.
Yeah. Like I said,
They're all in the auctions right now, too.
yeah. It doesn't matter.
And Pollen Snacks will be having one. Oh no.
Everybody's doing now while you're doing.
8:30.
Well, usually people don't pop on. Well, you gotta think. Most of the other people, it's either 7 o'clock where they're at or 4 o'clock.
Yeah,
where
the
they're at.
time changes are different. Hello. Welcome. Oh, it's Steve Weed. Or Woods. Oh my
He's
God.
having a moment. Hi, Steve.
I tell you, it's been one of the brain fog days. How's it going, Steve?
He's making me lose my mind today, is what he's
You
doing.
lost that a long time ago.
I live with you.
Chucky here.
Show him what you're looking through.
We're looking through some quarters trying to find some darn W's.
Seems like it's an impossible thing around here, though.
But up in Wisconsin here, you don't find too many of those. I just talked to the gal at the bank, and she says they haven't even ordered their 2020 nickels yet. Because they're waiting to find out how many they'll need.
How many rolls of quarters you got?
And 3 rolls of quarters. $10 worth of pennies and $10 worth of nickels. Thought I'd throw it all across the grid and check them all out. It would be nice to find a nice air and variety.
Oh, I'm ready to go to bed. Oh, stupid medicine.
Have you been into any of the auctions at all? She leaves me in charge of the talking.
I have to do it too when I'm doing that.
I mean, you're a young kid, you're a girl, you got a big mouth.
Bite me!
Shh. This is a family friend.
Yes, it's the one that said the 3 other words already. Yeah, okay. Your family friend.
How do you put the link up so if they want to come up, they can?
Oh, okay. So click invite.
Where?
Okay, click. Don't touch it. Yes, you were pointing at it. That one, yes.
Yes, I know.
Oh my God.
I know.
Did not see any tonight. Okay, stop. I'll do it. Okay.
Yeah, I forget. This is not. I have a touch iPad, and this one I keep trying to touch this. I keep trying to touch the screen on the no touch. Said it's been one of them days.
There you go. I know Pollen Snacks, $50 make you holler. They go on at
8:30 usually.
8. Well, it'd be 8:30 our time, 6, which is Central Time. Like 6:30 Pacific, and then 9:30.
Well, in California, they're
Eastern.
like 2 hours behind.
Yeah. And they throw in auctions every once in a while.
Oh, I got them over here. Yeah.
I
79.
think
Ouch.
Saka Plaka, I think, does one on Fridays.
And yeah, they do.
Saturdays.
They do the roll hunt. You can, like in Pollen Snacks, you can buy rolls for $5 a piece, and then you get put in a.
Yeah, they roll hunt, Steve, but everyone.
But whatever they find, it goes to you.
Right. Oh, Steve, like they do roll hunts, but every once in a while they'll throw up a coin to auction, and they usually have some really good coins, and they have some pretty good giveaways and stuff too. So,
This one's a 68.
not quite old enough.
Why was I thinking there was 67 and 68?
For quarters?
Yeah, listen. Sounds silver to me. I don't know.
Sounds more plaid to me.
It could be a magic corn.
You're magic, all right.
Yeah, Sakabaka. I always go check him out all the time. I think I've seen you win some stuff in the auction and different things. I go there too on his. Oh, there's 2. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
You know who I miss seeing is Chummins.
Who's the number 2?
You don't know unless they come
I
in.
know.
Doesn't that suck?
Yeah, I know. We're usually on chat with me and all that one. My God, we never find we don't find anything to not talk about. No, I could swore that there's a 68, isn't there? I don't know. I have to look it up.
Well, Steve, anything past 1993 is older than me. So if we find one that's was it 1964 or older, then I feel like it's old.
Yeah, 68.
60.
Oh, it might-
there's
60.
halves. That's
It
why
might
you're
be in
thinking
the halves,
that.
yeah. Never mind. Halves. That's why I'm thinking 68 silver.
It's 64.
I told you I've had a brain dead day today.
4 quarters, Dad.
They were in and out fast. Steve's a loyal. Come to check us out and see what kind of boo crap we got.
Yeah, what kind of mischief we're up to?
So, how did you like my? Did you go to my website and see some of my videos?
You're singing ones.
Yeah, my singing ones. There's singing ones, coin ones.
Oh, it's so cute. Oh, I still gotta do the claws on that one. Oh, and I gotta do the brown yet. Why am I doing
But I was born in '64, and that coin was '68. So,
yeah, this thing is almost done, Dad. I just gotta find the right
oh, it would be sweet to find a dang W.
It'd be nice to find silver too.
Well, that too, but
He's
or some errors and varieties. There's a P and it's a
Get
90.
some variety.
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 Don't talk so much, Steve. Would you
He's
come up?
probably watching us going, this is worse than a comedy show.
I think, why don't you pop up and join the group?
Ew, it's brown.
Oh, sole mia.
Yeah, I would really love to get more paint, but I can't do that.
Boy, he's a quiet one. He don't talk much.
Well, maybe you talk too much, Dad. Maybe that's your
Nah.
problem. The key is to get him to shut up, Steve.
I thought you commented, Steve.
Remember, he's getting that old timers.
I remember him commenting, but I was just wondering which one he liked or whatever. Woo! No, I suppose that one is to present somebody, right?
If someone else pops up, that'll show down on the bottom there. Dad,
What?
shut up.
It's a 1967.
I'm gonna smack you.
It wouldn't be the first time I got smacked upside the head.
Won't be the last either. This is gonna be really cool looking. I think she's really gonna like this, Dad.
I don't know if that's a scratch on here or it could be a die crack, not sure. I am in the state of Wisconsin and I'm in Rhinelander,
Home of the Hodag.
home of the ho-hos. I'm about 2 hours from Green Bay
And show them what the Hodag looks like, Dad.
for the Packers.
Okay, show them what the Hodag looks like.
What? They have what they call a
Hodag.
hodag.
There's a
That's
story to the Hodag, but
There's a mascot. There's a story to it.
Carrie's a better one than that. It's a story that starts with Gene Shepherd. And I don't know the whole story. I only know the.
Oh, my knee is about to kill me. There's 2 people in here.
Hi.
Hello, welcome. We decided to just pop on and look at some coins and BS. Yeah, I'm surprised I didn't get it done. I noticed the shamans.
Crap! I still gotta call Big T. I keep forgetting to call Big T.
Oh shit!
I have a paintbrush in my hand.
Every
It's
time.
Rhinelander. Type it in. Stop. Move.
Aye. And like I never used a computer before. So I'm a little messed up between the 2. One's a touch computer and the other one's not.
No, your problem is you henpeck, and henpecking drives me
I
nuts.
don't pen hack anymore. I know how to do it fairly decent. But when we had chickens on the farm, the rooster should go after your hind end.
Oh, that's the one I need.
Ooh. So, excuse me very much. So, where are all of you guys from again? Oh, that's your goofy picture up there.
Where?
Up in the corner over there.
Oh.
Yes, Steve, they certainly are. We had below 0 last night.
We're supposed to.
And we're supposed to get up to
6 to 10 inches of snow.
Yeah, almost 10 inches of snow by tomorrow. Yahoo! I'm so excited. Not.
Hurry up, because this paint is starting to dry on this.
KS is Kansas, right?
Huh?
KS is Kansas?
Yes.
Yeah. Toto, we're not in Kansas anymore.
I want to go back to Texas. I would love to visit there again.
I liked my Nashville, Tennessee because I could go to the bars and sing. I don't drink, but I can go sing. I like Jeep and John sitting there and yawning through the whole thing. Because they were up to almost 5. They finally got off the chat. He goes, I was paying for it this morning. I hear that. I couldn't go to sleep. It's going on 5 o'clock and I was still wide awake.
My problem is I've been so tired all day because of the meds that they got me on. To fight the immune system. Speaking of, I got to go back to the Mayo Clinic. Instead of seeing rheumatology, they want me to see
a brain surgeon.
No, shut up. A regular doctor over there to see what other tests need to be done. And instead of going to the one in Wisconsin, they're sending me to the one in Minnesota now. So, and it could be more than, instead of being down there a week, it might be a bunch of back and forth trips.
Yeah, Nashville's real pretty. I'd like to go up into the Smoky Mountains, up where Dolly Parton used to live. And that one song that I love the most is My Coat of Many Colors.
I love that song.
Yep, because it's true.
Hell, we lived that song.
Who?
We did. Many times.
Yeah,
We didn't have a lot of great stuff and got picked on at school, but
Hey,
oh well.
there's, it's not what you have, it's what you call. It's not what you have, but it's the love that you've got.
I know.
Material, them are just material things. You got parents that love you.
Other kids didn't understand that,
Be
but I did.
thank God that you had them. Well, I know kids never understood it because all they were taught is I want more. And I made sure you kids got your morals right.
Yeah, we got what we needed, I mean, we were taught well.
You needed your hind end busted. We got us the old
The
stupid
one conversation I always have with
this
Kathy
one is making your
is
seat heat.
how when people come into Walmart, they don't actually discipline their children or yell at them. They let their children run all over them. When I acted up in the store,
You got
and
your
it
ass
was-
whipped.
no, it was either I got my butt beat, you
Took you out
I
and had
didn't
a
get
discussion.
anything, or mom finished shopping and you took us out to the vehicle and we sat there and waited till mom got done shopping.
And we had a discussion about
Oh yes.
your behavior. Oh,
That doesn't sound very healthy.
no. Yeah. Steve, just don't talk so darn much.
No, where you are at in summer.
Yeah, because I was talking about Nashville, and
Oh yeah.
oh no, I don't think we're Kansas anymore.
Yeah, it needs to be more. I need.
I've never been to Kansas.
I swear,
I've never
half
been
my
anywhere,
pieces is
really.
missing.
I would love to go to different places and do some metal detecting and find some old Civil War, like bullets and different things where they had the Civil War activities.
Don't update that color. I need it actually.
Well, hi, whoever came in. Pull up a live stream and BS for a while. Yeah, I wish I could get some W's up this way, but they don't. Yeah, my bank said the 2,000.
Hey, this actually turned out kind of
My
cute.
2020 nickels won't be out for another month.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, especially when you want to get your hands on them because they're going to go like hotcakes.
Right.
They're going to sell on eBay like mad. In 85, that was the year after I graduated. Don't talk so much, you guys. Oh, you're so dumb.
What'd you do?
You break it?
No, I'm just.
Oh, dude, I want to see those. No, just click the blue part. Copy to clipboard. Okay, now click the X.
X, Y, Z. Come on, man.
Okay, now go down to post comment.
Who the post?
To your right, under Steve's comment.
What do you do? Mess
Click.
it up?
Now right click. Scroll up to paste.
I don't know anything. On it.
Click. Yep. And click enter.
Now you have no excuses not to pop out. Oh, there's 3 in the house.
There's 3 in the
How
house.
you doing? We got 3 in the house. Now we get like 300 more. No.
Hey, we have reached up to 100 subs now, so that's the thing to celebrate.
Yeah, I meant from, what the heck did I have? Oh, I only had 10 subs. Now I got 104. Because we started streaming a little more. Don't be shy. Come on up. I feel like I'm talking to myself, and if I start answering myself, we're screwed.
I'm just gonna shut up.
Yeah, I better just shut up.
You love finding coins?
Where's the... I had a coin bag to put the empty coins in.
I don't know how to touch it.
Lord only knows. No me. I put it somewhere. It was right in front of me.
Hold on, stop for a second. I need to get this straight across.
Finding any coins?
Dad, your wife is talking to you. Dad.
I'm reading here.
Oh.
Yes, Steve, I did not know that it was over Kansas. Who's all in here? Say hi. Like, why would we want to tell you we're in here?
Probably because you're laughing at me. These people are crazy.
I'm more than crazy. But it was free, now there's only 2.
It happens.
have them speak and or say hi or whatever, and poof, they're gone.
Well, not everybody wants to talk and chit chat.
Eh,
Some people are just coming to see what's up.
they come to see what new crazy sites there is. Well, we have to get more content up because, and then put notices up that we're going to be going live. YouTube's been real screwy. They don't send out a bell for notice or anything that I know of.
Sometimes they do. It's just been.
Ow!
Big T explained it like if you haven't gone onto the stream for a while or your account hasn't been active,
The Ozarks.
Ozarks.
Yeah.
That's one of the state quarters that I have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what he's saying in Canada there. You can
Yes,
see the
it's-
Ozarks.
I would love to.
The Ozark Mountains. With my luck, I've been walking up the mountainside where they got the walker and I'd fall off the edge. That'd be my luck. Who else is lurking in here? Only Steve's the only one talking. Put up a stream and nobody's talking.
Oh, poor Gaddy.
Poor me. And I hate horses when the roll tries to bend and go flying. Yeah, I got one W quarter, but a friend of mine sent that to me. And that's her little heart. She wanted to make sure I had one.
My back is starting to hurt.
My whole body's been hurting. There's a 1966.
I just gotta fix that spot there.
Does this come through on this?
That. Okay, hold on. That I have to.
I have it plugged in. Because I'm saying I could show the quarters
Yes.
on there.
Give
It's a
me a
lot
second. I just have to
easier.
switch it. Okay, hold on.
I thought you could, but I wasn't sure.
Okay, okay, so first off, we gotta go here.
Oh, crap.
Here. Oh, hey. Go. There he is. Watch for that.
What's that? Who here? What? He?
Add to stream. Oh, hey.
I didn't.
There we go.
I
You
didn't.
don't pay attention.
Well, I don't know anything about this.
And I was busy thinking. Add to stream.
Oh, hey. I didn't.
There we go.
I
You
didn't.
don't pay attention.
Well, I don't.
No, it's not you. It's He's got to mute his YouTube.
Add to stream. Oh, hey. I didn't.
There we go.
I
You
didn't.
don't pay attention.
Well, I don't.
No, it's not you. It's He's got to mute his YouTube. So you got to go on to the YouTube page and click the.
Yeah, we're getting feedback. You gotta go or turn on your or close out your YouTube. Yeah, we're getting feedback. You gotta. See, I didn't realize it was somebody. Yeah. Oh, I see. 2, 3.
Yeah. Well, no, they'll pop up here.
Did they?
Yeah. Okay. Hold on. No, there's this. So, okay. So the screen share. Share screen. Application window. You can share. You got to get that to work.
But for that,
Yes.
you have to.
Oh, I know why. Okay, hold
You got to
on.
go into certain one.
Why did that do that?
You got to go into.
Hold on a second, Dad.
Was it options?
Devices. There we go. There we go. Now you just gotta adjust it.
Now I got to adjust the damn camera.
And now,
Where's
okay,
Steve?
minimize
Because
that.
Steve, ouch. My butt.
Oh, come on. It won't show it unless it's open, which sucks. So that's gotta go. Okay. I need you to move your arm.
Yes.
Okay, there we go. We just have to have it in the background. There we go. Oh my God.
Yeah, this is well, I swear to God, never try to have an open roll in your hand and try to grab for other ones that have fell.
How did I think it was this one?
Boy, it's like low and low.
Oh, hold on. Steve's trying to come back in again. Okay, hold on.
It's like low and hardy. I was sitting on it.
No, I'm still got feedback. Okay, hold on.
So you can hear me?
Low and hardy.
Now I can hear you. You still got a little bit of feedback
It
though.
could be us too.
Hear me?
No, it won't be us because we don't have that.
Now?
There you go.
Now's good?
Now it's perfect.
Sweet. I've never done this before. It's the first time I'm a virgin.
I seem to be quite the virgin on all this too because she's done it all, my daughter, and I have not learned it yet, and she hasn't taken time to teach me.
That's the way the youngins are. They don't want to teach us.
No.
It's not that I don't want to teach him. It's I got so many things that I don't know which direction is which anymore.
You're old school.
We're too stupid to learn.
Yeah. We learn more than our share of stuff.
Nobody's stupid.
It's a
But, yeah,
2000.
I'm like racing technology to retirement, you know?
Is it snowing now?
Here?
Oh, yay.
Yeah, it's starting to snow now. Woohoo! Exciting.
Which means I need to go get my brush out of
Yeah,
my car.
I've never been to too many other states other than Nashville. I went down to do a CD and a TV show down there.
Nice.
Pointy.
And then I had the TV station. They took my CD and they were going to check it to make sure it was edited right. And then they checked it out. They put it somewhere and they couldn't find it to air it. And here they sent a bunch of them to the TV station in 2 hours away from us. And somehow they were tossing out old CD or TV shows and CDs that were played and other things. And they could never find mine. I said, you should pay me the money for it.
They never did.
Yeah. But I called them back and asked them to make a copy of it, and they lost everything when they had that flood down there.
Oh, wow. I was watching an episode of I think it's the Antiques Roadshow, and a guy had like an hour's worth of Beatle film that was thrown out like that he had dumpster dived and saved back in like 64.
Yeah.
It ended up being worth, a few $100,000 or something.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Well, I went to a rummage sale and I found the old GMC, the old that burnt down the GM Studios or whatever they were.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, and they burnt down years ago, and they lost all the memorabilia and different things from back then. And I have found a stack of like 25 pictures that the photographer had taken, and these are actual pictures of the stars, and they're all lined up where the scenes and stuff that they played and
Yeah.
the movie, it was all typed on the back. It said MGM Studios.
Very cool.
And I'm like, I've still got to figure out how much they're worth.
My mom and stepdad, they owned an antique store for about almost 30 years, and of course they came across quite a bit of stuff during that time. And my stepdad, he had some original negatives of some space stuff, like of the astronauts back in the 60s. And I actually don't know. They sold the store and they sold off most of the stuff. I actually have to ask him what he did with that, because those might have been worth quite a bit of money.
Yeah. It's all NASA stuff.
Yeah, especially, now, like right now, it's like a big resurgence of it. So 50th anniversary.
Somebody actually had boxes of photos and stuff. And this guy he liked old photos, tins and stuff like that. So he was looking through and he seen one within one of those old cabins, houses or whatever. And they were all out playing, what do they call it, sack and ball or whatever the heck it is. But anyway, it was Billy the Kid and his gang that were playing it. And the guy didn't know it was Billy the Kid on the thing. And when he went and did some research and found out $10 million that thing sold for.
Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
I think I saw that one. Yeah, that's incredible, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because that was only I think that was like, there's only like 2 pictures of him or something. That was the second.
Yeah, that was the second one.
Yeah.
I think this is actually done.
But they had to check it for the authenticity.
Right.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Billy Ray Bonney, I think.
I used to have a lot of, because I look for old stuff. And I used to have a lot of antiques. I have a cast iron skillet, Griswolds, and all the kinds of the other ones,
Yeah.
collections that I keep.
Wagner. Yeah, Wagner.
Yeah, I got a bunch of them too.
Yeah.
And I had a pan one time that said Erie, Pennsylvania, and Wagner. And that was when Wagner bought the Griswolds out, and they were switching them over to Wagner's. So it was like one of them cornbread
Yeah.
cast iron things, and said Wagner in Erie, Pennsylvania,
Yeah. Yeah.
You can show
which
my
was a Griswold.
painting thing. Now that it's done, it's got to go to my one friend that asked for it.
Oh, she been
Hold on. Okay.
present arms.
Remove that one.
I was
And
gonna say, I don't know anything. I don't know if it was me or you, but it was like you guys are on like small screen up in the corner.
Really?
Well, you were. Now it's like 50-50.
yeah,
Okay.
nope, that's us.
This is what my daughter painted.
Oh, cute.
Yeah, I had a friend ask me to do that for her because she wanted Baby Yoda and Stitch, and I think it's adorable, but
This is very cute.
I got so many requests between crocheting and painting. I just doctor appointments and work and coins and
Yeah.
animals and people. I'm ready to go hide in a hobbit hole.
Yeah, she had painted and the kid wanted a fish painted, the bass. And she painted that, and the guy gave her $35.
Which was cheap because I actually should have charged him $100 for it. So he practically got a steal on that. Okay, I'll be back in a minute. I'm gonna
Yeah,
take care of my paint
my
mess.
coins are kind
Okay, so I'm gonna take care of my paint
How
mess.
do you flip it over to a little bigger coin?
Okay, hold on.
Like I said, I've not learned any of this stuff yet.
That thing is starting to tick me off.
Well,
Okay.
oh, geez. I got the hiccup.
That's bigger.
Yeah, well, he's wants the. Okay, I know what I gotta do. I gotta add it to the stream. That's why.
Now it's smaller.
Okay, that's what he wanted, was to show the.
The coin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even I get frustrated with technology. To be honest. Oh, great. I've fallen and I can't get up.
Well, stop eating pasta.
Fat. I'm fat. I know it.
Oh, that's your dad singing that one.
You look like you need to actually add weight.
Oh, I do, but because of my autoimmune disorder, it's really hard to put on weight. And I've been trying, and hopefully Mayo Clinic can get this figured out.
Well, with me, I'm on prednisone, so it makes me gain weight.
Right?
And
Yeah.
I hate it. Because I have a
You can't be on that permanently, though, right?
yeah, I am. Because the one doctor that I had years ago didn't take me off of it like he should have. And now they can't get me past 7.5 milligrams, where my liver functions start going out of whack again. I got cirrhosis of liver, but I don't drink. Never cared to, but because of the autoimmune disorder caused it to affect my liver.
So if you go lower on prednisone, it makes your liver worse.
Yeah, he actually just raised mine to 10 more milligrams because some of the things are off. And then he added a different pill for that. It's pills that you get when you have a transplant, and they give you it so you don't reject the transplant. And that's what I have to do to get everything back in order again.
But
Never a dull moment.
you didn't have a transplant, though, right?
Not yet. So as long as you can keep your liver for as long as you can, the best thing. You know, I think this is such an awesome community that we have because we all help out each other, you know, and when somebody's in need, we raise money to try and help them with that need.
Yeah, right.
There's so many people that are so generous and giving. And you don't find that too much.
No, for sure.
I know people that, oh, I wouldn't donate to nothing, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, well, there'll come a day someday when you'll be in a spot where you wish somebody did give a crap.
Oh yeah.
I always told my kids, if there's somebody that needs your help or whatever, And if you don't go help them, you'll have my foot so far up your butt, you're going to need a surgeon. Because that's one thing I try to teach them is that good people have good things, come to them if they treat others with respect and goodness, kindness.
So, how many kids do you have?
I have my 2 biological and I have 2 steps. The step kids are in their 40s. Makes me feel old because her daughter was 14 when we got married. Kind of makes you say,
I'm warm now
well.
all of a sudden. Like super warm. Holy. And usually I'm the one that's freezing.
And this one here, she's 26.
Yep, we'll be 27.
And then my son, he's 24. They're like 22 months apart.
Right.
And boy, they knew how to fight, too. They were constantly arguing like normal kids do.
So, did your wife pass?
No. Our anniversary is coming up. Matter of fact, it will be 27 years we've been married.
Nice. I just never seen her, really heard you talk much about her.
No, she this is kind of my thing, and she once in a while she'll be in where I'm at and she'll see Mia and say, "Hey, Mia," because Mia's always talking to her and
Right.
Mama T.
Yeah.
So, but she don't really get on it. Me and my daughter decided to, because I was collecting coins. She goes, "I don't know why you do that." And next thing you know, she decided to start looking for coins, and she, I think it was her first silver or whatever she found. Oh my God. She was like, "Dad, I hate you." I'm like, "What? You got me hooked on coins now."
Yeah, right.
I said, I was just doing my coins. You're the one that wanted to come and get into it now. But she likes it too. Well, it keeps us busy in the winter. Lord knows you start to go stir crazy.
So when you told me what town you lived in, I Googled it, and it looks like it has a nice downtown. Do you live close to the downtown area, or?
I'm not too far from it. I'm not like maybe 5 minutes away from it.
So it's walkable.
Yeah.
That's nice. I've lived in the Kansas City area out in the suburbs in basically 3 different towns my entire life, but I've never lived close to even any kind of a downtown area. But I did spend a lot of summers in Nevada, Missouri, and that was my grandma's house was walkable to the downtown area, which was always really cool.
Yeah, they are nice if they're close to where you can walk down. If your car's broke down, at least you can go down to the store.
Yeah, well, that's what Nevada, Missouri is probably about the same size as your town, so it's pretty cool to be 5 blocks from the square, the courthouse and stuff. So,
well, I used to live a half an hour away from here, and I got it's a small town, and everything was gossipy and everything else. I said, nah, I've had enough of this. Everybody wanted to talk about everybody. One person farted on one side of town. It was a hurricane on the other.
Right.
So I decided I didn't need none of that crap. People sitting there making up shit and talking about people.
Yeah, I never lived in that kind of never lived in anywhere like that.
Yeah, it's just they make up. The old saying is that because their life is miserable, they're trying to make somebody else's.
Yeah. Well, I think I've lived around that, but
yeah,
I have an employee who's like that. She's very, very negative about it. It doesn't matter what. I could win a brand new Corvette in a contest.
The car.
Work. And all you can talk about is how much I'm going to owe on taxes, or how much the insurance is going to be.
Yeah.
She wouldn't even congratulate me for winning it. She'd be just like, "Oh my God, you're going to owe so much in taxes and insurance."
Yeah, I know. It's because they get jealous and they want to try to just, make the situation like it's all about them and not you.
Yeah.
I just look at it this way. I just live my life, a simple person. And like my mom always told me, my roots are originally from Kentucky. And she would always say, if someone's talking about me, they're leaving somebody else alone.
Yeah.
And I said, that's the truth.
So how long have you lived there?
I've been here, this is like 3 years now.
20?
Where, you mean here or the other place?
Where you're at now?
Oh, there's like only like 3 years. 3 or 4.
Where'd you live right before that?
I lived over in Crandon I was born and raised over there, and my kids were born and raised over there. And they were old enough that I said, they were moving out of there because of all the crap too. And I said, there's nothing for us to be around here for. So most all my family died. I only have my one brother that's alive, and he has a pacemaker they put in. He almost died of a heart attack. So I lost 2 sisters, a brother, and another brother almost. And then me. There was 5 of us kids.
But you live in what? You were born in Wisconsin?
Yeah, I was born in Forest County in Wisconsin, just a half an hour away from here.
Okay, so yeah, you're in the same area.
Yeah.
I bet the fishing's real good up there in the summer.
Oh yeah, there's some nice bass in them lakes.
Yeah.
But I know also I think in Kentucky they got some monstrous bass. I love bass fishing. That's my favorite fish.
They don't taste very good to me.
It depends on how you make them.
I guess
I have make them right. They taste fishy.
Yeah, I haven't figured out the right recipe to eat a bass.
Well, a thing to do with a bass is to season it with some of the seasoning that you like. Bake it in the oven because it stays more moist. It's not so dry. And and you got the butter and all that stuff, and it takes the bitterness out of it. They also say, like for venison and wild game and that, soak it in milk overnight.
Yeah, done that. So have you soaked bass in milk?
I never tried it, but I wouldn't see why it wouldn't work neither.
That's a quarter I don't think I've ever seen before.
Oh, this is the President, Rushmore.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen it.
Oh, yeah? Yeah, that's the Mount Rushmore.
I like that. I do not believe I've ever seen that one.
Yeah? Yeah, that's where they show their cleaning in that. Do you have my email?
I'm sure I do. Well, I say that I don't know. I really don't know if I do or not. And maybe
even if you send it to the email on the site, the Northwood site there, I can email you, get your address, and send you this quarter.
I'd love it.
Because I had tons of them, when I
Is
go
your
through.
email? I'm afraid to click any buttons. Is your email address? If I just go to your normal channel, is your email address down below?
Here, let me type it. Oh, let's see, down in the comments.
If I give you mine, can you send me an email?
Yeah, and that made me make sure.
I mean, if I do it right now, can I give you mine or?
Well,
is
what
that-
I'll do is I'll give you mine and you send me one and see if I receive it.
The thing is, if I start clicking around, I think I might disconnect you, but I can try.
Well, I mean, we can check it when we get towards the end of
I mean, I
it.
haven't actually. Never mind. Hang on a second. I got my phone right here. I'll just have you tell it to me. Hang on a second, though, because I'm on a laptop and. Okay, what's your email address?
All right, hang on. It's TOMSHELDON all one word. I think it's 2, 3, 4. If I'm not mistaken, and it's at. Oh, that dumb thing! I forgot to push the capital or shift key. At Yahoo. .com. That should be it.
I just sent it to you. If I typed it right.
Yeah, Mia has my email address too. I'm going to have Mia send me stuff, or Big T. Big T's got my email too.
I don't know if. Did you just get something?
It should show it.
So I'm gonna spell your. I know your first name's Tom. I'm gonna spell your last name. SHEODON.
Yes,
Okay.
and it's all lowercase.
Yeah, Tom. How do you pronounce it?
Sheldon.
No L's. There's not an L in it.
SHELDON.
Okay, I didn't do it right.
Hey Ashley,
Yes, Dad.
can you put my, or I'm gonna make sure my email address is right so he can write it down, because I'm gonna send him this. I'm gonna send him this quarter here, the Mount
Oh, okay.
Rushmore, and put it in that little package.
Here, why don't we just use this one?
Well, I gave him mine, but either way, I don't know. Or just take his and type. Well, if you were to type in the chat, you could always go back and write it down when it get changed.
Okay. Oh, I'm so tired.
Yeah, he really liked it. So I'm like, well, we'll just send it to you.
Stressed out over work, going back to work after being off for a week and a half, and
No whining, not loud.
well, the meds that they got me on just
Yeah, I
drain
know.
the energy right out of me.
Well, that's just like all the medicines that I'm on, diabetes and everything else. It just wipes you right out.
I just sent it again with the L, so maybe it'll work this time. Maybe what you got mine, but I didn't put my address in there. You just have to see if you get my email. And like,
Okay. All right. I have to go on this. Oh. I get to multitask.
I gotta find
Which one did you put?
an
Yahoo.
envelope that I can send him.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna get-
Okay.
You're gonna go check it. Yeah, we sure didn't have many people. But
Okay. Tom Sheldon 235. Oh no, you have yours wrong, Dad. It's not 235. It's
I thought it was 234 or something like that.
no, it's 235.
Well, I had both of them. I don't know. I just couldn't remember if it was 5 or 4.
Oh, okay.
I should
Be
put
right back.
that email on the screen also. On the chat. I'm gonna.
Tom
gotta find
Sheldon 235 at Yahoo.
I gotta find the envelope that this will fit in. Send him one coin. I mean, I had that up there and he didn't see it. And he's like, "Wow, I really like that. I've never seen that."
Hi.
That's not.
Okay. I went and looked at his email. It's 235, not 234.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
I'll try again.
Well, I think I did have it 234,
But
and they had some kind of situation, so I had to take the 245 or whatever the heck it is. Ouch! I can't keep straight. Nothing. I gotta find something I can send it in.
I have to see what my schedule is for Thursday to meet up with that one gal for the picture.
That's me, a little envelope. Of course, I could cut a little.
Okay, Thursday, kind of 6.
I could cut one of these in two and make a small envelope, like right here. So it's less weight.
Okay, I tried again. Let's see.
Okay, let me
Get it.
see.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, I'll put this. I'm going to cut this so I can send this envelope out.
Do you guys have any local coin shops in that small town?
No, but only half an hour away.
Yeah.
Is it a good one?
Jesus, yeah.
He's very reputable.
Has lots of stuff.
Yeah, and he don't believe in coin collectors screwing over people. He said it's hard enough for them to make money without having somebody trying to rip them off of what they are making.
For sure.
And I said, that's a good coin.
There's Kansas. You know, I live on the very pretty much the last suburb on the southwest corner of Kansas City, and Kansas City's got, I don't know, the metropolitan area is probably 2.5 million people. There's like almost zero coin shops here in the entire area.
Yeah, it sucks.
But there is one of the only ones there really is in Olathe where I live. So, and their prices, like if you want to buy like 90% silver or whatever, their prices are really low, really good.
Yeah, and if you can buy the bags of bulk silver, because there's some really good coins in there sometimes.
I buy when I have the money, I'll buy a tube of dimes or quarters. But
yeah, Mercury dimes.
Love the Mercury dimes.
I got some seeded dimes and some Mercuries and some Kennedys or Eisenhowers or whatever they are.
Okay, Steve, I got it.
Yay!
Yay!
I didn't give
I
you.
kept checking the regular inbox, so I was like,
I didn't
all
put my
right.
address in there yet, so I'll try to send it again. And
Yeah, he's got to put the.
Well, I had to check the
address.
spam folder to find it, but I got it.
Would you like some Canadian pennies?
I mean, I mean, it's not really my thing, but some of them. I mean, some of the older ones are pretty neat with, you know, they got different things on them and stuff. But
Yeah.
I think I got like a 64. It's got like a, I don't know. I don't have anything in front of me, but I got like a 64 that's got like a bird on it or something, right? And they're
Yeah.
like an anniversary one, like a 64. It's got like a dove or something on the back or something like that.
For half or?
No. For the Canadian pennies.
Oh, the Canadian. Oh, I know what you're talking about. That's the bicentennial. It's a centennial one that they have.
Yeah, like a 64 or something, right? It's got a different back on it.
Yeah. This here is the 1976 Liberty Quarter.
Yeah, if I had one of those, I would just spend it unless it was like perfect condition.
Well, there are some that have airs and stuff.
I don't know enough about coins to. I mean,
I go into. They have airs and varieties and airs,
yeah.
and I go in and I check out the coins and see what they have. Yeah, see, I have a Canadian quarter. It's got the moose on it.
Oh,
It's a 2007 with the moose.
What's your email address again?
it's Tom Sheldon 235 at yahoo.com.
At Yahoo. Yahoo!
I'm like typing it in and it doesn't want to come up that fast. I don't know why. Usually, you know, you type in a couple letters and it comes up.
Right.
It's maybe because this is my third. I don't know, it's the third one I did. I don't know. It's weird.
Oh, I have to go through all these quarters to see what
Tom
I got.
Sheldon at yahoo.com. Tom Sheldon 235, right?
Yep.
Yeah, and once we get the address, we can get that on there, and then we get all these packages sent out. We got some stuff we're sending Big T for donation for the cancer auction.
Yeah.
They have that quilt, and then they're taking donations of other stuff to raise money.
That's my toes.
Sorry, I was trying to grab the rolls and they rolled under your toes. Ouch, my hip. Oof. Sucks getting old.
Doesn't it?
It's terrible.
Yeah, try being my age and having this many health problems when you used to be the one that would keep up with the boys, and now you can't do it. It's
Yeah.
depressing.
I just learned to how to deal with pain. It ain't easy, but just gotta deal with it.
Ooh. She wants me to add the ohana at the top.
Oh, there's a roll. Like, where did the quarters go?
Good night,
Yeah, there hasn't been.
my baby girl.
There isn't any new ones
Hi, sweetheart.
come in, huh?
No. No.
Daddy, no, one did.
Oh, Dad and daughter. Hope all is good, Tom, my friend.
And who would that be?
That's the one that always pops on Mia's stream.
I didn't even notice it. See, that's how good of an awareness I have.
There we go. Okay, I got it.
You wouldn't have believed that I was.
Is this what you're sending it in?
Yeah, and then I'm gonna
Okay.
do it, tape it on the end, and then they're gonna put the address. Cause you can just put his address, cause if it doesn't,
I got it.
yeah, I don't.
Yeah, I mean, don't use more than a stamp to send it.
Yeah, I got one of those half brown.
I'll find something to send you back once I get your address.
Oh, don't worry about that. I had so many of those, and you really like it. And I'm like, well, if he likes it, it's yours. And that's how we learn to become good friends, and people help each other out when they're need, That's always been, that was the way I was raised, is do good to others and you'll get it, and it'll come back to you.
Yep.
How old are you?
56.
Oh, I'm 54.
Yeah.
Too much age difference there.
If we were in grade school, I wouldn't even talk to you.
No, I'd be the weird duck.
I'd be like in 6th grade. I'm not going to talk to a 4th grader.
Yeah. And sometimes the younger ones are more intelligent than the older ones.
Oh, yeah.
Some things I've seen some of these young kids do, it's like, wow, unbelievable. The way they can sing, or the way they can figure out math problems, or anything that makes them unique. Oh, I hate messing with money. It's so dang dirty.
So what's your background? What did you do for a career?
I used to be in dietary food service. I always wanted. I went to school for culinary and stuff, and I always wanted to get my own restaurant, but that never worked out. I got a diploma in all of it, and not the good it does me with my health problems.
So did you run like kitchens for nursing homes or something, or?
Well, I wasn't in the nursing home, and then me and the wife used to work at it's like a pub and restaurant, fancy dining.
Yeah, yeah.
fish fries and all that stuff.
There we go.
You were the chef, right?
Well, the wife cooked the steaks and I did the fish and got the plates prepared, and we had hot potatoes baking in the oven, and when they wanted a tater, we take it out of the oven. But yeah, we enjoyed cooking. Now me and her, between the two of us, couldn't even cook up a can of soup.
So
Steve, I emailed you back our address.
what's your wife do now?
She is on disability. Her back from working in restaurants for so many years too.
Yeah.
Her back is so messed up. She's got some. She had some like crushed vertebrae in her throat, up by her back of her neck,
Yeah.
and then she has discs that are thin, and she got a lot of pain with her back.
Yeah. My mom, of course, my mom's 20 years older than me, but my mom's got a tremendous amount of, she's probably got, actually, when she dies, we'll probably take her to the scrapyard to get the metal back. Rods and pins and screws in her.
Yeah, some people have been in car accidents and they got everything under the sun in them.
Yeah, I think she's got 2 knees, a shoulder, and a hip. Plus probably about $1,000 worth of titanium in her back.
Well, that what they did with the wife is she had a gastric bypass because that wasn't helping her back with her weight and stuff. And then they replaced her knees twice on each one.
Ouch.
And she had shoulder surgery, yeah. Shoulder surgery on her shoulder. And yeah, she's had lots of fun.
My mom, after her shoulder surgery, she has never been able to pitch softball like she could before.
No. That messes up the muscles and
Yeah.
I
She'd
miss
strike everybody out. No more.
well, this dork, he
Oh,
decided to climb one of them big fire towers that are like way the hell up there. And when I got down to the bottom again, I got to the last flight of stairs and I jumped off of that down to the ground, slipped, fell, hit my tailbone on a rock.
Ow.
Yeah, and I
stuck up in the tree.
and I think that's what had messed my back up from that day on. And then my daughter decides, oh, let's see, we're gonna climb this.
Before you go on, how many beers was that in?
I don't drink, so that was the fun part.
In comparison, if you look at a telephone pole and you look at the tree, I was 3/4 of the way up the telephone
You
pole.
were
in the
probably
tree.
up about 75 foot and 3.
I was about 3/4 of
higher.
the way up the telephone pole. I was up.
And she climbed the tree. When she got up there, she thought she was all cocky, and then she went to go down, and all of a sudden she looked down and stuff, and she just started shaking, and she couldn't come down.
Ouch.
So we had to call the fire department
Yeah.
because there ain't no way in hell I was trying to get up there.
Well, yeah.
Not that. My brother was on the fire department anyway, and he called the boys up. He said, "Boys, bring up the ladder, the truck ladder. We have my niece treed.
Can you send me that quarter too?
This one here,
Yeah.
yeah, this is a West Virginia 2016. What's the mint mark on it? A D. Yeah, I'll stick it in with the other one.
I'll send you something back. I promise.
Don't worry about it.
I'm actually, I think on my ottoman in my living room is a thing for Littleton coins to get like the whole state quarter set for just like $2 or $3 over the price of the actual quarters. I think if it's not too late, I think I'm going to send that in like this weekend.
Yeah, I have a couple of those pamphlets from Lipman's. But the only problem with them is when you order something from them, and then they want to keep sending you.
Yeah.
And
I got something from them recently, like in the last. It's been less than 6 months, and they returned a return envelope and label now to get their stuff back. So it took me about 5 seconds to return the stuff I didn't want, which was everything they sent me.
I just went and wrote, cancel, do not send no more.
Yeah, but I mean, they only sent it to one, and they gave an envelope and return postage. So it cost me about 10 seconds of my time to slip it in the envelope. And
Yeah, I know. I just sent a bunch back. They had a bunch of $50 ones and different things. And I'm like,
so I mean, if this Littleton, I can go look in just a second, but this Littleton coin thing is still available, and actually, if I can order more than one, I'll probably order 2 or 3, because it's like, I don't know, the whole state quarter thing is like $30, and they only want like $32 for it. So, and then I think they give you the 4 Lincoln penny things, for free or something with it. So I know
sometimes they have the books and different things.
I know they're going to send me some other stuff, but if I have to pay the postage back on it, I'm okay with that.
But yeah, they have all kinds of stuff. They sent me, like I said, a bunch of coins, and I just sent them back not that long ago and said cancel the damn thing.
Yeah, I still have a 2020 ASC coming from them that they just debited my. So there's another quarter that I don't think I've ever seen.
Yeah, and see, that one looks like, on the one side there, they said it looks like snow on the roof. That's what they call it.
Yeah.
And it's a cut air or whatever.
Cool.
Because see, the one side don't really have it, and this side you can see.
But it's not supposed to be there.
As far as I know, it's an air.
So if you were to sell it on eBay, what do you think you'd get?
I don't know. I usually go on and look and see what stuff is going for.
But I mean, do you think it's like $1 coin or $100 coin or?
Sometimes a little over face value, could be a couple bucks, but it just depends. With airs and stuff, it's a weird.
Yeah.
Because you don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is supposed to have the leaky bucket too.
There's a couple of I don't do error coins. I mean, I just don't bother to look. But there's a couple of websites that have like there's known error coins and there's like unknown error coins, and if it's not known, it's not really probably worth much, kind of thing, right? Is that true?
Yeah, but these are known errors that they're in. They have a site that's called Varieties and Errors.
Yeah.
And it shows like key dates.
And that's like free to look at error coins. Is it free?
Yeah, you go in there and just watch videos like you'd watch one of ours.
Yeah.
And then they have one for pennies. It's called what the heck is that? Copper. Something with copper.com. You'd have to look at or type it in on the Google search and say copper coin errors, and it should bring up, or penny errors.
So do you probably get Canadian pennies and nickels and stuff in your change a lot up there?
Yeah, we're close to. We're not too far. Well, we are far from Canada, but like
close enough. Pennies in your change.
And there's Lots of pennies in there.
Like an entire year, I might get like one Canadian coin.
Yeah, you're pretty far away. We're closer to the Canada
Yeah.
border.
So I mean, you could get like a Canadian coin like in a week. You could get like one in a week or something, right?
Right.
Shit, almost every time I open up a roll of pennies, or so every couple of rolls, I'll find a Canadian. I got like a couple pill bottles full of the pennies.
So if you try to spend them, do people not want to take them?
They're just foreign coins. They take them.
They're worth less. I mean, right? So
Yeah, it depends. And it's the real old ones with the young head, then they're worth a little bit more.
yeah, but like say you had some brand new ones and you went to McDonald's and tried to buy a dollar cheeseburger
Oh, yeah, they'll take it.
with like 4 Canadian quarters.
Yeah, they'll take them.
Yeah. I'm not
Yeah,
sure. I'm not sure what would happen here. I've never tried.
here's a Kansas coin,
Yeah, that one I've seen.
the Buffalo
Yeah.
205. I got Wisconsin quarters too.
Yeah, 2 or 3 of those I've never seen before, but it's not like I don't really look because I just don't really look, but I mean I kind of look. I mean I do look a little bit, but not. If I go to the grocery store and they hand me back, a handful of change, I'll just stick it in my pocket. But usually I look at it before I spend it. But
You don't think to look,
that one I saw today. That one I had one. This one's okay. So today I'm looking through all these quarters in my office. I had it like a handful. I mean, like $15 worth of quarters in my desk, and I'm looking through them. And I saw this one today, and I'd never seen it before until today. But I have one. But I don't really care about keeping it because I'm gonna like I said, I'm gonna do like the Littleton thing, and I'm gonna get like every one of them like uncirculated,
Yeah.
But go ahead and send me those 2 if you would, please, and I'll have your address. I'll send you something back.
I got you 3 in there. I got you that Homestead one too.
Oh, thank you. That's super nice.
Yeah. I get a lot of these state. I can go to my bank and buy rolls of state quarters for about 15, 16 bucks a piece. That's my price. They sell them to me for. They're normally almost 18 to 20 bucks. This one teller was telling me, I'm like, you got to be kidding me. She said, you'd be amazed at how much people bring in silver and coins and stuff like that and say, I want to trade these in because I refuse to let my grandson have it or grandkids. So they get rid of them. So grandchildren must be naughty.
You like take donuts to that teller and tell her when she has stuff to call you.
Yeah, well, her husband and her collect too. So that kind of shot that in the butt.
That's too bad. I moved from one side. After living for 25 years on one side of town, I moved to the other, and there's not. It's not Goodwill, but another shop like a Goodwill, fairly close to my house, and I would go in there a lot and look, and I was talking to a girl in there after I'd been in there looking for a year, not finding anything. And she told me the manager of the store pulls out every piece of silver and gold before it ever hits the floor.
Wow.
Jewelry, drink coasters, anything.
Yeah. You don't have no chance when you got people that are grabbing it before you even find anything.
See, I don't remember ever seeing that one either.
Yeah, this is Nevada. The Silver State.
Okay, so you probably know these silver quarters. Do they put as many out for each state? I mean, are they all like 5 million per state, or is it different? Is like one state more than another?
They have mintages on them, how many were made.
I guess probably each year, like if they're going to do like
Yeah, key dates.
yeah,
Or they were made like let's say 1925 wheat penny or whatever, and there was only like
yeah. But I just know
10,000 made
I gotta
compared to
fix that
10
here.
million.
just these state quarters. I didn't know if there's probably some years they make more than others, because
Yeah,
there's a need for them one year, and then next year there's not a need. So
I think it depends on the demand.
but they're all produced in such huge numbers, unless it's an error coin or something, it doesn't matter,
Yeah. That's the thing. I had a Wheatie here somewhere that I wanted to check out the year of 1966D. Wheatie. As Mr. T says, a Wheatie. He gets a kick out of that because he said now everybody says that every time they find one.
right?
Wheatie. $1948.
That's a tough one to tell.
Yeah, I have one worse than that. I have a 2010 or 2000. Good God, Gertrude. I have a 1910 wheat penny. And then my daughter found the 1911 and she wouldn't sell it to me or give it to me. I'm like,
yeah, and then after I sold it, then the price went way up.
I'm like, you little witch.
I bought a 1909 last night from Mickey Rob's Banks. It's the only thing I bought on the auction. I bought it to give to a friend of mine.
Yeah.
Who talked about wanting one since he was a kid. Of course, it's not the S because it was only $10, but
yeah. I want to get a 1909 just to put one in my wheat penny book because I know you ain't going to get the S.
right. Yeah.
Not unless you dang well get lucky as they say, a two blank billy goat.
That's saying I don't know.
Oh, you don't know about the two? Yeah.
Assuming means penis, but
Yeah. And my dad always say something about a two-pecker billy goat. I'm
I
like,
don't remember.
and every all day he used to have some sayings, I'll tell you.
Weirder. I think it was weirder than a two-peckered billy goat.
Yeah, this one is the one that's
That
really.
must be a Wisconsin thing. I've never heard that one.
I'm trying to look and see if this isn't a 19. I'm trying to figure out if it's a 1918 or 1912 or 1910. It's hard to tell.
I'd say 18 or 13.
Yeah, because Little Fubu Yard, that's an old one. And the backside, man, most of this coin is like war right away. But you got to figure how many hundreds of years it is. And I mean, I'm talking, it's getting slick. If I can determine which one it is, if I don't have it for my book, even though it's in that rough a shape, I still can put it in my book for that year.
I bought a coffee can full of wheat pennies at a garage sale last summer.
Oh yeah,
It was, and don't quote me on this because I'm not exactly sure because I really haven't. I've sorted it out by decade, but that's it.
by years.
By decade.
Oh,
There's mostly 50s and 40s, some 60s, of course. I don't know when the last wheat penny was, but this guy that had it, he wasn't a collector, and he was like 90. It was like in a retirement community, and it was like 80. No, it was like $60 face. It was like $60 face, and the way he had figured out how much it was is because he had weighed it at the post office. These were all loose. They'd never been in rolls or anything. They were just ones he'd been collecting since, since they switched over from wheat pennies to the other, like in the 50s or whatever.
Right.
And, just throwing them in a can. And it was like $60 face, and he wanted like $100 for it. And I got it for $80. And the only thing I've done with it is sort through it and sort it by decade and put it like in the baggies and put it back in the can. So it's mostly like 40s and 50s. There's a few 30s, even a few teens. There's like a handful, I don't know, like a dozen teens, and and 30 or 40 20s and 50 or 60 30s and then a whole bunch of 50s and 40s and 50s. But I'm not I'm not a coin roll hunter. So I mean, there might be one in there that would let me retire. I don't know, but I haven't looked.
well, there are some key dates to look for. So I would go and say, Google, find me the site for
Yeah,
date wheat pennies.
I should definitely go through them this winter.
Yeah, that's what I do the coins for in the winter. Otherwise, I go stir crazy, and then I metal detect during the summer.
If there was one really, really good one in there, I might be talking to you from a beach next year this time.
Well, you better send me
Postcard.
Yeah.
better send me some money to have the chair sit next to you.
Yeah. I'll get a big enough place you can come down for a week's vacation.
Be on the beachfront going, just soaking up the sun. Me is in California. That's a good place to metal detect is on them big beaches like that.
Yeah. I was in Corpus Christi on the beach on 4th of July in about 20 years ago. And no, about 15 years ago. And as soon as they set off fireworks in the bay there, Corpus Christi's kind of in a bay. And as soon as the fireworks got done, the people started leaving. The beach just got mobbed. I mean, mobbed by people who metal detectors.
Yeah,
Damn.
because they figure people
They're
drop.
stupid and drunk and lost their jewelry.
Yeah,
Or the Rolex watch.
yeah.
Yeah. It almost was like science fiction because all these people came out.
It's like the invasion
Metal detectors. Yeah, invasion.
of the sea turtles.
I gotta go potty and get a beer. I'll be right back.
All righty. We've only had one in the chat, and that was him.
Yeah.
You know, he's been right with
I
us.
like him.
Mm-hmm.
He's funny.
It seems really nice too. One thing is, you got people that you can enjoy chatting with,
There's
and
some people that are super nice, and there's other people that are a-holes.
I know they cock. Oh, like that one nap time that I had. He lived right here in Wisconsin, and he's all cocky. He goes, "I don't believe it. Prove it." He says, "Prove it." So when I send, what's his face, Cajun, the link for the natural resources on the Asian beetles and the rattlesnakes. Well, there was a thing going around about rattlesnakes. And I told him, I said, I had heard, I didn't say I saw or knew or whatever.
Right.
And he's like, bullshit, prove it. Bullshit, prove it. And I'm like, dude.
Dude, I finally beat this level. Oh my gosh, this was so hard. It took me like 2 days. We had to clear all the cookies, and then you had to clear all the boxes, and then you had to get the grass turf, and it's like, oh, it's like an impossible thing. Oh, that's my accomplishment for the day.
I should tease him. I said, shake him more than twice.
That's what I do with it. Nice, Dad.
You're doing things that shouldn't do it.
You're horrible.
I know I am. That's just me. He gets in there with Big T and Nuke one. Oh my God.
I'm behind under the binky. It's so cold.
You said at first you were just like, I'm dying, it's hot.
Yeah, well.
And now you're cold.
And now it's cold. Oh, dude, I would love to play this game on there. Phew, Peanut, you're fine.
And where?
Your tablet.
Why?
Because
Gotta be plugged in to keep charged.
I know, I'm saying, like, this game on your tablet would be pretty cool.
I think he fell in. I've fallen and I can't get up.
Oh, that's how I feel. Help me, I'm falling.
Do.
Yeah. I'll tell you something.
Don't tell me that.
Why not?
You're talking shit behind my back. I have not found. I found 2 war nickels since I've searched nickels over in this area. That's it.
Yeah, they're harder.
Remember when I was a kid, I had you guys nickel books or penny books,
Penny bucks.
and I never thought to look through. No, to look through for nickels, for war nickels. I didn't know what the hell a war nickel was until
Right.
later on in life. But it would be nice because that would be a silver in my nickels. It's only like 35%. Yeah. That's nothing to sneeze at.
At least I don't get sneezing fits like markers. Mom, oh my gosh, I had to get at least a good 5 to 12 sneezes in a row before they quit.
Steve, did you fall in? Steve, do you need a rope?
Dad, behave.
I gotta get them crap. Oh,
You're
that
horrible.
was not.
No,
That was bad
Stop.
time. Bad timing.
stop.
You're talking crap behind my back.
Probably ran away going, man, these guys are crazy.
You guys are nuts. I'm not coming back.
These people are crazy.
Mama, they're crazy. Crazier than me.
Too much.
So I'm back. I heard you talking a lot. Were you talking to each other or somebody else?
No, I was hollering you. I said, hey, Steve, did you fall in? Do you need a rope?
Ha! Funny.
I thought the turd monster got a hold of you. Uh, I'm sitting there making the jokes. And they talking shit behind your back?
I spent about half the time trying to find the ad for the Littleton coin collection thing. And I did find it, and I don't see an expiration on it, but I can only order one. So I'm gonna give like my stepdad to order a second one as long as it's still available. Because I've had this on my like ottoman in my living room for
You can go on.
probably 2 months.
You can go online and look up
And
Littleton,
try to order it, yeah.
and then tell them that that's the one you got, and you'd like to find out if you can still get that for the price it was or whatever.
Let's see, it's 105.
Have you ever seen the two styles of nickels? This one here is the 205, and this one is straight on.
I know I've seen the first one. I think I've seen the second one, but I don't know. Is the
Yeah,
second one hard to find or rare?
This one's usually the ones that they have, but every now and then you'll get the 205s, which are almost like the Mount Rushmore side mount.
Yeah,
That's this one.
pretty sure I've seen the first one, but the second one was one I think I haven't seen. Maybe, I don't know. I don't pay much attention, I guess. Maybe I haven't paid enough attention, but
Every time I get a coin, I flip that sucker and I check it out good.
so you're saying the 205 is the harder one to find?
Well, it's just a different.
I mean, I think I've seen it. I'm pretty sure I've had lots of them, but maybe not. I don't know.
Because one's 205 and the other one's, oh, what year is the other one?
Like 212, right?
Yeah.
But
It's
206.
It's just the year they changed. They just changed it up. That's all.
What, in 206 and 207 or whatever, they were the same as the 205.
Yeah, I think so. They had so many years of certain coins and they'd switch up.
2009, so you gotta keep your eyes out for.
I have lots of those. 2009 quarters you have to say because that was when the
Pennies.
government shutdown was, and there was not a lot of them minted, or it's one of the key dates, and they were hoarded.
So the Littleton Coin Company, it's 105 quarters, which is $26.25 worth of quarters, and they'll sell it to you for $29.95. So if they're for $30, so for $4 you get them all uncirculated, including shipping. That's pretty goddamn good.
Yeah.
So yeah, after tonight, after you showing me these quarters, I don't even think I've really ever seen before. I'm like stoked to try to do this either after I hang up with you tonight online or tomorrow. And I'm gonna try to get my stepdad. I talked to my stepdad about it too. It's like, man, they sell, because he was like he was trying to get the grandkids. He got the grandkids all books and was trying to get them quarters and stuff, and the grandkids really didn't care, and including my kids. And my daughter, he had the gold dollars going too. He had the book gold dollars. I know my daughter like popped her gold dollars out to buy pot and shit. So, you know,
Yeah, they'll do that sometimes. I I remember when the wife used to work over at the gas station over there in Crandon where we used to live, and the one gal was telling her about this one kid to come in, got a shitload of candy, and he handed the cashier change. It was all mom and dad silver, somebody's. And they found out the parents rushed in and said, "Can we get buy that silver back because these kids didn't know and they took it." And
You mean like how I took your blue bills?
yeah, I do remember.
Silver certificate.
Oh shit! I could have killed you that time. I had blue certificates, silver certificate bills.
certificates, yeah.
Ashley decides, well, is she gonna sneak in?
Austin was with me on that. And
I
we
know.
were kids.
And they took
We
my
didn't know.
silver certificate dollars. I think Chris got them. She was all tickled.
No. That was
But
the fair.
but I got a bunch now. But that like that one teller was telling me at the bank, she goes, yeah, the grandfather come in and said he wasn't giving them damn grandkids none of his collection. He sold it all. He had red certificate $5,
Yeah.
$10, and he had blue certificates, and she said Indian had pennies, and she's going on about certain silvers and all that stuff. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. I said I would have loved to gotten a hold of that.
That's okay. The other day, there was a gal that came through Kathy's lane, and she didn't want to spend a $5 bill or whatever. She had 9 cents, and all she had was like an extra 5, and she said it was a very special 5. Well, it was 1963 red.
Yeah.
Not a red seal. Well, it's got the red. Well, yeah, it's got the red seal on it.
It's
not
not a
red. No,
certificate.
yeah, it's not a certificate, but it's got
The
the
silver
red seal.
certificate
It's
is.
got the red seal instead of the green.
Yeah, yeah.
And I decided to look it up, and it's actually worth $15.
Right.
Now, if it would have been a star note, it would have been 25.
Mhm.
Right.
And I was like, dang.
Yeah, that's one thing with the kids working in retail and stuff. If something comes in, they can.
Yeah, that's when you ask them, hey, do you have more of this kind of stuff at home? I might be interested in buying it,
Yeah. And they will sometimes grab it up. Yeah, I got 2 silver Morgan dollars, and I got Benjis and Walking Liberties and Standing Liberties, Barber coins.
Yeah, I got some Morgans and stuff too. So when I was like long before your daughter was born, when I was like 16, 17 years old, I worked at this place that was kind of a cross between a Baskin Robbins and a Quick Trip, and my manager, his kids were getting into the change jar he had saved,
Mhm.
some older nickels, maybe war nickels, and some silver dimes and stuff, and they were taking it to school to buy extra milks.
Mhm.
And it took him a while to catch on, and he went up to school and raised hell with them. It's like, you knew they were spending blah blah blah, and trying to get it back and stuff. And he might have got that day's worth back or 2 days worth back, but I don't think he got much back. But he was really mad at them. He was more mad at them than he was his kids because he figured they knew what the hell was going on,
The kids didn't know, and there's lots of people out there that don't even know about this, which is silver coins and what
Yeah.
years and all that stuff.
Did you see the coin hunt that was on YouTube on Wednesday? A bunch of people got like alerts to come to it or whatever. I got one from International Stacker, and Mickey Rob's Bank was on there. Saca Plata was on there. I'm just trying to think of the big names that you might know. If you didn't, it's you can go watch the replay of it. I can come up with the name if you want, but this guy had bought like $1,100 worth of half dollars, and they were all hand rolled, and there was about two, for sure there was like two 90%ers, but almost all of it, almost the whole $1,100 worth was 40%ers.
Oh wow!
And he was giving away for every I don't know, he was giving away like 140. He was giving away like 4 40%ers for every roll he unrolled. So people, he gave away like 90 40%ers.
Wow!
And he was paying the postage on it too. I didn't get it. He was doing screen name picks, and he wouldn't pick you twice, and even with all of that, I still didn't get one.
Sounds like Silver Stacker.
Well, it was somebody new to me, and it wasn't. He went from like 100 and don't quote me on this, but he went from like 180 subscribers to over 500 that night.
Oh, I believe it.
Yeah, I know they had some special things going on.
I could probably find it and tell you his name. He actually was up earlier tonight. I went on his thing. I'm kind of afraid to click on anything because I figure I'll disconnect, but I'll see if I can find it.
Usually, if you disconnect, you just come back on. You click on YouTube, and it'll pop you back up to where you were. And then I just have to put in the link so you can come back in.
If I can find it and tell you, even if you just go there for like 5 minutes or whatever, it was funny.
I see there's a one. Somebody new in the chat. And there it was gone. Once we were there, and now we're not. We seem to scare people off when we talk to them.
Well, we are kind of strange.
Bizarre. Well, yeah, I was trying to get Steve out of the toilet with a rope.
Yeah, I swear most of that time I was looking. I have a big tray on top of my ottoman in front of the couch, and kind of buried with newspapers, and I was going through it kind of slow to make sure I didn't like throw this in the stuff to be thrown away, and I found the Littleton coin ad. But
well, I have one.
Okay, you can make fun of me. I'm all right with that.
No, I just like being goofy, and
it just reminded me of the Jeff Dunham special of Mike. Mike, I know you're in there, Mike.
But
Saca Plata's live.
I think I saw a thing for Mickey too.
Yeah,
Saca probably has a
part 2 Ender box coin roll hunt. I just don't do coin roll hunting. So he was on an auction last night. I was on there for about an hour and a half, and I bought that 2000 or the 1909 penny from him, and that was the only thing I could afford.
Yeah, I have one of the yeah, I have lit and
Okay, so here's the guy that had the thing on Wednesday night. If you want to write this down or whatever, his screen name, and it's all one. The way it's okay, so it's listed here as all one word, but I don't think if you type it into like YouTube search, it doesn't come up this way because I couldn't find him originally. But his screen name, all one word, is Just, Just, with a capital J, and then another with a capital A, just another average with a capital A again, stacker, just another stacker, just another average stacker. But I think you only find it if you put spaces between the words.
Okay,
there is.
I got it.
And it says 393 silver coins found.
That's just insane.
They were all hand rolled. Unless he's a complete liar, it was like the most incredible luck ever, you know?
Right.
It was like $1,000 worth of half dollars that basically, not counting what he gave away, but figuring what 40% are worth, it basically turned 1,000 into 6,000.
Dang.
Yeah. They had a guy on one of the well-known streams that has auction had conned this guy into going into the auctions and raising the bids on the coins. And then he finally confessed to it. And
You sound like you were watching me the other night. Oh, yeah. Could have had that same conversation with somebody else online about somebody else.
Yeah,
I don't know if you were there, but
yeah, and he Mama T had put a thing on there about who he was, and he had a thing about
who did what? Who put what?
Big T, Mama T.
Big T and Mama T. Or Mama T has her community news, and she's got on there about the guy that was trying to do all that and was trying to kind of make it like Big T was doing that, and then the guy.
Well, I got found out then. I didn't know anybody knew about it because there was only like about 5 people on the chat.
Yeah, Big T, no way. And the guy went on and said, no, Big T would never do something like that. But the way he was trying to do it was take the blame from someone else and kind of put it in people's mind to think.
Yeah, I don't know if it's the same one. It probably is. I was talking to Brian Weedle. Brian Weedle was trying to sell some stuff probably last I was gonna say last Friday night, but it wasn't. I don't think it was Friday night. Maybe it was. I don't know. It was last Friday night.
Yeah, he's trying to sell.
He was trying to sell some stuff, and he only had about 6 people there, and I was offering him stuff, but he was telling me, and it's like I had to keep asking questions. Because he's like, I shouldn't have bought this stuff. I got put up to it. And I was like, what do you mean you got put up to it? And he's like, well, I was like asked to like bid on stuff I didn't really want. And I don't know if the chat.
That's the one.
Yeah. And I was like, well, I don't know him very much, but I do know that I saw him on Big T's thing, and he would bid on every single thing that was put up for auction. I mean,
yeah, that's what they were saying is that.
Well, that's what I asked him, and he's like, yeah, Big T people be up to it, basically. So
no, Big T didn't. They
Yeah,
would never do something like that.
No.
He was trying to implicate him.
yeah.
Big
Oh my,
T.
we came full circle tonight. I didn't think anybody else probably even knew about it.
Yeah. Well, if you go on Mama T's
There was,
channel, her
um,
channel, she's got a thing on there about it.
oh, well, I've talked to Big T since then. I mean, online, just texting stuff. And apparently, I don't think he had a problem with me. But I haven't seen Mama T's thing. Kind of surprised. I think they probably have my email address, and surprised they didn't email me. But
Yeah, and I thought, well, dude, if Brian goes on there and saying that shit, I will definitely.
well, I was on Big T's auction Wednesday. Did you do on Wednesday? And Brian came on there, and he said something. Brian, are you buying for you, or are you buying for your dad or your father-in-law? And Brian said something like, I'm buying, I don't know. He said, I'm buying for me. And that was the last I heard of Brian.
Yeah, he was trying to get his father-in-law to bid or something on stuff.
Brian, I think Brian has a auction addiction. I mean, like a heroin addiction, like an alcohol addiction.
Yeah.
I think Brian buys stuff like, honestly, well, I think Brian has a little bit of I think his mental capacity is probably.
Yeah, it's a little slow.
Yeah. And I honestly, honest to God, hand to God, and there's only the two of us talking. I think Brian would buy something from Big T on Monday for $10 and try to sell on Friday for $5 to get money to go back to buy something on Big T again.
Uh-huh.
Or any other auction. I mean, I think he's like an alcoholic or a heroin addict. I mean, I think he's absolutely addicted.
I thought he was as strange as hell. I'm like, that dude's off his
Yeah.
rocker.
I think he has a bit of an addiction just to buying stuff. Like he can't control himself.
He's like a what do they call them? Stalker or a sex predator. They prey on their habit. They feed it.
Yeah, I think he has a bit of an addiction to buying. Because that's the second time I've bought stuff from him. And he comes on. I mean, I really don't know him. I know him as well as I know you. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been on your channel and commented on your post, and I've never come online to talk to anybody before. I've talked to him on the phone before because he gets all so weirded out and stuff. And it's like, Steve, the PayPal didn't go through and blah, blah, blah. And call me. And so that's the second time I've bought stuff from him. But yeah, I don't know. I should just avoid him as much as possible, I think.
Yeah, I would just
but he seemed like he was so desperate for money, and it's like I was like he sold me like 10 walkers and 10 Benjis and 15 JFKs and I was like, okay, and I was just sitting here using my calculator. I was like, okay, I'll pay you 14 times spot plus postage. And so that's like more than I pay my local coin dealer. And that's what I did. I sent him like $225 or something,
Yeah, and he was on there trying to get Big T and Mama T to do an auction like they did for Ashley, for her medical and stuff. Well, we all know each other in there.
Yeah. I mean, I don't blame him, but he's like wanting the money that night. Like he's like, I'm gonna be homeless tomorrow if I don't get the money tonight.
Yeah, that's what he kept telling everybody. but like Miss Mama T said, well, you would think that if a guy was being about to get kicked out or evicted out of his house, that he would be packing up his stuff and have you could see stuff being packed. But there was nothing moved, everything just the same.
Yeah.
And she goes, I call bullshit.
I'll have to.
Tells it how it is.
This is on you. This is on Mama T's YouTube channel.
Yeah, Mama, just
Oh, I can find it. I just
put Mama T. You know.
I'm signed up to just too many channels to watch all of them. So
Yeah.
I
But
just
yeah, you
love
get a
everybody
chance.
and just kinda
It
go.
was this last one was the community coin community
I heard
yeah.
the thing last night.
But Big T, since I've known him, he's been nothing but good.
Yeah.
And they bought me stuff and sent me because I do the singing and stuff. So they found a silver, the old time mics that they sang in, like Patsy Cline and them years ago. With,
Yeah.
yeah, and they sent me one of those in
A little trinket.
silver, and it was just a small thing, but it was a gift that they just wanted to give to their specific friends that they really appreciate.
Yeah. No, they're good people.
Yeah.
They're good people to a fault. I think they actually. I say they're good people to a fault, but I think nowadays, last 6 months or whatever, they're doing really well with their auctions.
Yeah. Well, what pissed Brian off was Mama T exposed him and he didn't like it.
Say that again.
So the Mama T exposed him and he didn't like it.
Who?
Brian.
Mama T exposed Brian.
Oh, Brian Weedle. Yeah. They had a problem with Phil or something, right? A few months ago too.
You mean Flip?
Phil?
Phil Flip or Phil?
Phil, also known as somebody's dad. I can't think of her name. Anyway, I think that was him. I don't know. I don't get into all the drama.
Yeah, I know. That's why I moved here, to get away from all the drama.
Phil. Okay, so there's a coin hunter called Phil, also known as Blank's dad, and I can't think of her name.
Yeah, I don't know.
You don't know that one? Okay.
No, I don't think I've heard that one.
He said something about Mama T was ruining Big T's show, and Big T just went off. I mean, off on him. And but since then, I guess things are okay. And then somebody patched it up, but.
Yeah, I know Big T wasn't happy with Paul and Snacks because they took him off as a mod after he'd been on there a year. And they said they wanted to switch up the mods, and they were doing it for several of them. And Big T was the only one that they did to, and then they put some young kid in there. Didn't know his ass from the hole around.
Yeah. Since they went off of YouTube, I haven't even seen one single show.
Oh, they're back on YouTube.
Or are they?
Yeah.
Now,
Snack
okay,
and Paul.
okay. Let me ask you this question: would you buy corn rolls from them?
I have. I mean, I've got Lucky. the couple that I got, but like I only get like maybe like one or two at a time. I don't go crazy and buy the whole box.
A lot of times I go now because I can't really afford anything, but I like to watch the auctions and see who,
I like talking to people.
see
in there,
who,
but-
who's got what, and
See, I don't. I've watched it. I actually bought some coin rolls from them like a year or two ago. Back when I was really like, probably almost 2 years ago when I was really getting it, starting to get into this. And
Yeah.
I've been collecting coins since I was like 5 years old, but I started getting into it more like about 2 years ago. And I don't know, man. I found the whole thing so fake that I think they have their own, honest to God, and don't repeat this to anybody, but I think they have their own coin rolling machine. I think they do their own coin rolls.
yeah,
You know, sometimes I've thought that
I have too.
You
I
can
think it's always the same people that are picked.
Google a coin roll machine. You can buy one for like you can buy at the top of the line for like $2,000.
Or they have like Santa snacks, and I mean, I'm right down to the end saying me, and other people are trying to tell them that they nominate me. And it's like totally getting ignored, and then all of a sudden it gets right down towards the last, and it's like, oh, new coin, Northwoods coin, and I'm like, wow.
Speak of the devil, they just popped on the air.
Yeah, I figured.
That was the notification I just got.
I don't know. Did you get a notification from us?
Me? No.
Yeah. See, I don't know why they.
They have to ring the bell in order to get a notification.
Who has to ring whose bell?
I'm gonna ring your bell.
Oh, I'm bad. I know it. See, these are the early years of Lincoln.
Yeah. You know, I had a few of those in my change a few years ago, and I just like spent them. I didn't know that I should have kept them.
Well, I got tons of these things.
That's also the 2009 that you have to hold on to. That's the key date.
Well, there's like 4 of them or 5 of them that are set.
Four. There's
More.
4. And I know I had some in my change at one time, and I didn't know that was something I should have kept. But
No, there's lots of things I'm just learning and figuring out.
I mean, we're no experts. I mean,
you Tom, you kind of have a presence on YouTube. If I bought a $2,000 $half rolling machine and $3,000 worth of coins, $500 worth of them being good coins, special coins, you could probably you could be you could have a coin hunting show that was as big as anybody's in about 6 months.
Yeah, I had to be careful with that because I'm on disability. It'd have to be in
It make too much money.
it has to be in my daughter.
yeah, and then if I end up on it, then we're all screwed.
Well, we'll just have to.
Well, I work too many hours a week for me to do it.
Well, we're just doing it for fun. It's a hobby. Get to talk with people. Because in the wintertime, you go so nuts because you have no one to talk to, BS with. And it's nice to just talk to somebody outside of the realm of here.
I hate living here. I can't imagine living there.
Oh, it's colder than the Witches City, I'll tell you that.
My one friend calls it the frozen wasties.
You have at least 2 more months of winter than I do.
Yeah.
Starts 1 month earlier and lasts 1 month longer.
We are called what they say the frozen tundra up here.
Of Lambeau Field.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm a Cowboys fan, and they're sending McCarthy, the Packers coach, to be the Cowboys coach. And I'm like, I'm going back to being a Packer fan. The Cowboys are going to be ruined.
Green Bay's still playing, right?
Packers, yeah.
Yeah,
I
they may
think
play the Chiefs.
Cowboys got out,
Yeah.
I think.
Green Bay may play the Chiefs in the Super Bowl.
How do you
That would actually, I think, might be a good game.
see? I got postcards that are the old Packer cards.
Can you show it on the bigger screen?
Can you present that?
Okay, hold on.
Put it in the coin scope.
I might be able to get one,
Maybe.
but they're hard.
No, it's gonna be.
They're the oldies.
Here, Dad. Let me. Do it this way once. Hold on. Here, just put it up in front of this one.
But on this,
No, you're
Hold
big.
on. Hold on. I'm trying to.
That'll work. No, that'll work. Just hold it up there. Go back. Go back to
hello.
where you were. Put it up.
You were on the bigger one.
Yeah. Oh my God, that's you when you were 22, right? Tell them that's you. That's you when you were a kid.
Yeah, right. That is Jim Waver.
Weather wax.
Well, you took it away from me.
You just say.
Yeah, but these are.
Where'd you get those?
I got them in a sale. The guy sold them to me for 50 cents a piece, and they're the old cards.
And they're real. They're like 1970s, 60s, 70s cards, real ones.
This one
Yeah.
says it's a 65.
Wow.
It's got information on the.
Yeah, it's
I
all
hate
on the
this
back.
light.
Okay. Don't bend the corners. And if the Packers win the Super Bowl, put them up on eBay the day after.
Right?
Oh, I know. I got these for 50 cents. But that's not the best of it yet. Where is it?
Oh my God.
These are all the large pictures. Oh crap.
Nice.
Oh, where's your MGM?
And they're all the big like postcards and the old. I mean, that's I went to a rummage sale and the guy had them. Said, how much you want for all these Packer things? Oh, 50 cents. I said, they're sold.
Dad.
So I figured I could put them on eBay and make some money off of them.
Yeah.
But here,
Where's your MGM pictures at?
I don't know if they went back in that. I don't know if they're in your cabinet.
I don't think they're in the cabinet. I thought we moved them.
But this is like a postcard of a play
Face mask.
against the Lions, I mean. Yeah, that
Well, face mask in there.
this says the 80s on this one.
Yeah.
These cards must be from the 80s. Yeah, 1980s.
No, Dad, they're not in there. Mom, do you know what we did?
And these ones are 65s. Like I said, there's some good money there. And the way the Packers are playing, hopefully they might just do it.
Yeah. Well, hopefully they get to the Super Bowl, but lose to the Chiefs.
Yeah, well, if they even get in the playoffs and win some of the games,
Yeah.
they put it online and
Well, they only got one game to go to get the Super Bowl, so.
that would be sweet.
Mom said you took them and put them up, Dad.
I don't remember.
I'll be right back.
Alrighty. They may be in that closet.
Because You know he'd want to see those. Oh, good God. It makes you want to hurl. Shut up.
Goodbye, Earl.
Positive that's what these are. Yes. Here they
Yeah.
are.
Be even better if some of these were signed.
These are actual screenshots.
There were actual photos. If you look on the ones that says from studio, photos from studio, whatever it is.
Damn.
Ah.
You know this one's got pens on, scribbles on.
Yeah, the one gal that apparently the other one didn't like, and she scribbled on it.
Damn.
But for what I got for $5, if one gets thrown the tools, not much you can do about it. But they do it on the back. I don't know if they did them on the front.
So are you guys in a house or an apartment, or
What's that?
are you in a house or an apartment, or?
We're in a small 2-bedroom apartment. I hate it. I go
Alright,
nuts.
Your dad.
So do you have do you have a garage, or you park out?
Yeah. We have a garage.
All right. I found the studio pictures.
Car, or 3 cars, or 1 car, or?
We just have one, and she has one.
So do you have,
The garage is too full of antiques and shit.
if you park outside, do you have like plugins for your block, like your motor block thing, kind of thing?
No.
Isn't that like a thing? Like if you live there, isn't it like a thing that you have like a plug-in for your car?
They
Like you
should,
have like
but
a
they
plug-in
don't.
for your front of your car?
Yeah, they don't, though. That's the thing.
Huh?
They don't have any plugs like that. They should.
Yeah, if you want to do plugs like that, you got to go to like Quick Trip or something.
And they have a laundromat place in here. You get a key.
Yeah,
open up.
Like if you pull up to a business, isn't there like a business you're going to be in for a while, and they're like where you plug your car in or something? No.
The only place like that around here is the local Quick Trip. Other than that, we don't have any of those.
No.
And I don't mean electrically charging your car like an electric car. I just mean like keeping your
Yeah,
car
just a
warm.
regular
Block.
keep your engine block.
Yeah.
No.
No, I don't believe we have too many of them. Might be one.
Like you're like far enough north that like every store would have those or something.
You would think, but a lot of the vehicles, they have that installed so they can plug them in for the winter, but they don't have it where it's convenient. Like an apartment building, that it would cost them electricity.
Yeah. One year, I don't know, it was like 1986. No, it was like 1980, 1982, 83 or something. 1982, 3, 4, right in there. We had I was still living at home with my parents, and we had such a brutally cold winter. My car wouldn't start, and I had a battery charger on it for like hours, and I knew the battery was okay, but it still wouldn't turn over.
Yeah.
And I built a little fire in like a brownie pan, like a little cake pan.
Yeah.
Like an 8-by-inch cake pan with like briquettes.
Yeah.
Built a little fire in it, and put it under my oil pan under my car outside. And it kept cooking because it was like briquettes for like an hour. And then my car started. And it was basically, that's the same thing as like a block heater would do,
Yeah. A lot of times, like if it's windy, whichever direction the wind's from, I'll take the car and try to huddle it in to where the wind isn't getting to it
Yeah.
a whole lot. I gotta take my pills.
I would just think like at a house or an apartment, if you weren't parking in a garage, they would have like plugins for like block heaters.
Though There,
That just seems wrong.
like the garage has plug. It has outlets inside the garage.
Yeah,
Right.
but like in the garage, you don't really need a block heater so much, you know.
Yeah,
It's the car that's outside needs a block heater.
but there's a lot of them that have the heaters on them, and there's a bunch that don't.
Yeah.
But you get used to it when you have them cold below zero. You wait till about midday when it's warmer and the sun kind of beating on the car or something. You go out and you try and start it, see how it goes.
Yeah.
Once you get a jump start.
Yeah. Talk about frozen nipples.
No kidding. Oh man, I gotta take these things.
Is that a pill or weed?
It's pill. I don't do any of that stuff.
That
The
was
only,
like a
the only
three.
drugs I do is about, I see, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, about 19 pills each morning.
That's a long looking pill.
That one's for antibiotic. Because on my hand, I got a circle on there. And I got cellulitis in there. So they had to put me on antibiotic to get it down. And I almost lost my leg from that because I didn't know what the hell it was.
I knew a girl when I was like 16 that had cellulitis on her thighs, so I wouldn't date her.
Yeah, that.
That was a joke.
Well, there is some that have. There's cellulitis and then there's MRSA.
Yeah.
But
I am going to let you go, and I'm going to go over to Saca Plata's auction and see what's up before I go to bed. It's 8:50 here. I've been trying to go to bed earlier and earlier, so
yeah, I know. I don't sleep good at night.
I
See what time?
might spend an hour over there, and then I'm going to bed.
It's 8:50 here.
It's 8:50 here too.
But well, at least we're on the right time.
Okay, so
All right.
what's the wait? What's the temperature there? I'm going to check mine.
I have to.
It's 32 here.
I gotta ask Google. Google. Oh no, it's 64 here. Not.
It's 32 here.
Google. What is the temperature in Rhinelander? $21.
Yeah. See, I'm right at freezing. Like if I go outside, it's just right at freezing. You're well below freezing.
And it says feels like 8. That's the truth.
The feel here is 18.
Yeah.
My feel like is above your actual.
Well, we had below zero last night. I can tell you that because I had the window cracked a little bit because it gets warm in the upstairs apartment here. And I had, I had a thing of Pepsi and water there. And within not even 15 minutes, it was frozen.
Man.
It was cold as a witch's poopy.
I guess one thing, if you run out of freezer space or refrigerator space, you can leave shit outside.
Yeah, that we got a shed outside for storage and that, and just take and put it out there at the freezer. We can't get no more in
it. Can't get no more frozen than that.
Yeah, no kidding.
Thank you, Tom. I will look for the quarters in the mail, and I promise I'll send you something back.
Oh, you don't have to worry about it. I just like doing things for people. When they appreciate stuff like that, I enjoy doing it.
If I can come up with 3 of these Littleton sets, I might try to send you one of them.
Oh, gee. Yeah. You're fine. I mean,
That's cool.
you're
I'll talk to
starting
you.
out.
I will see you soon. I'm going to go over to Sacaplatas, but tomorrow I'll have to go find Mama T's thing, see what she said about me
Yeah.
and Brian.
Yeah.
What did
All right. Well, you have a good
she say
night.
anything bad about me?
Huh?
Did she say anything bad about me?
No.
Okay, good. I hope not. I didn't try to paint her in a bad picture or them in a bad picture or anything. But Brian's like on there. I did something bad. It's like, really? Who? Where? What?
Yeah. I think he was pulling that stuff and trying to get it and then sell it, and then he was getting close to being figured out what was what, and then he tried to come up with some kind of BS to cover it.
Yeah.
But you have a good night. You go see Mr. Sakablaka. I might even stop there myself.
Yeah. I'll see you over there.
Alrighty, talk to you later, buddy. Thanks for chatting with us. And
Bye. Thank you, my friend.
yep, bye now. Yeah, he was going over to Sakablaka. We've been on a 2 hours and 46 minutes.
Yeah, well, I need to go to bed because I got to work tomorrow. So
That. Oh my god.
bye, guys.
They're already gone. I totally just. Meow. Come on. You can do it.
You can do it.
Not yet.
And don't forget to subscribe.
Hit the like button,
And
subscribe,
ring the
and leave
bell.
a comment. We only had
Happy hunting.